Hey guys, it's Ivy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my November TBR list. Well, I'm going to start with a book that I'm actually currently listening to on audio, which is George R. R. Martin's A Dance with Dragons. It's a 45-hour long audio book, and I currently only have 20 hours left, so I'm pretty sure I'll be finishing this one very, very soon. If you don't know what Game of Thrones is, where have you been? Also, I currently just started a book club with myself, my grandmother, my sister, and my cousin. Our first pick, we decided to start Stephen King's It, which I'm pretty sure everyone already knows what this one is about. Pennywise the clown who eats and torments children. I'm not going to be reading this whole book the entire month. We're reading about 100 to 150 pages every 2 weeks, and they're going to FaceTime me because I don't live at home, so they're going to be FaceTiming me so that we can all four of us talk about the chapters or pages that we've read and discuss our thoughts on it. I'm really excited because I've never done a book club. It's going to be fun to see what we agree on and what we disagree on and who's the most scared, which I definitely think my grandma will be. Each time after we finish a book, we're going to take turns picking a book, and each of us is going to pick a book none of us have ever read before, so this is going to be a lot of fun for me. I'm really excited. My next book is going to be Invictus by Ryan Groden, which she describes as Doctor Who meets Firefly. She had me at that they are on a heist and they go back in time to visit the Titanic, and that's really all I want to know going into this one. I'm really excited. This is one of my most anticipated releases of 2017. My next one, I'm honestly not too sure if I'm going to get to this one or not. I would like to because it is being released this month, which I got the ARC at BookCon this year. This is Bonfire by Kristen Ritter. If you don't know who she is an actress from The Bee in Apartment 23 and Jessica Jones, which Jessica Jones is awesome. She is kick-ass. Abby Williams, who doesn't visit her hometown for 10 years, and she becomes a lawyer, and a case happens that draws her back to her hometown, and that's really all I know about this book. I'm pretty sure it's a thriller, so I don't want to know too much going into it. My next book is Tower of Dawn by Sarah J. Maas, which I already read this, and I actually went and saw Sarah on tour for this book. She is amazing. She is my #1 favorite author. I want to reread this one on audio because I just have to go back into this world. I have to visit Kale again and Irene Towers. They are amazing characters. I know a lot of people were very skeptical about this book. I wasn't, but I came out of it actually having this be my favorite book in the series, and I wasn't expecting it to surpass Heir of Fire or Queen of Shadows, but it really got high up on the list for me. Everything that the characters go through and their healing process it's incredible. If you are skeptical about reading Tower of Dawn, please don't be. It's my favorite book of the year. Also, you do have to read it if you plan on continuing the series. You will have to read this one because a lot of information is dropped on you that you're going to have to know in order to finish this series. Next on my list is Fairy Loot's October release, which is Forest of a Thousand Lanterns by Julie C. Dow. This book is described as East Asian inspired evil queen. All they had to say to me was evil queen, and I was totally there. She is one of my favorite villains. I love the evil queen, so I'm excited to see a different take on her and what Julie C. Dow is going to bring to her story. Next on my list is Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I read Six of Crows earlier this year, and I kind of forgot what happened. And the first time I read it, I gave it a 4-star rating, but then I listened to the audiobook, and oh my god, is that great. The audiobook is amazing. It's a full cast. If you haven't read Six of Crows, or even if you have, please check out the audiobook, because after listening to the audiobook, I ended up giving it a 5-star rating, changing from my 4-star rating, and I had to reread Six of Crows because I kind of forgot what happened in order to go into Crooked Kingdom, and I wanted to get to Crooked Kingdom before I got to her new release, which is Language of Thorns, which I've already read some of the fairy tales in the Grishaverse, but I feel like I will pull more enjoyment from the Language of Thorns having already read Crooked Kingdom. The world is so gigantic now, and I I can't wait to find out what happens to the dregs in Crooked Kingdom. The last book on my November TBR is The Language of Thorns by Leigh Bardugo. And like I said earlier, this is her mashup of all of the fairy tales that are told in the Grishaverse. And I've already read some of them, like I said, and they're amazing. The illustrations in here are just incredible. Like, they just make the story even more so than what it can be just reading her writing. So I'm really, really, really excited to get to this one. I will be traveling home to visit my family for Thanksgiving. Some of these books on my TBR can change just because I will be traveling, and when I go to visit them, sometimes reading is a little more hard because I'm more dedicated to spending time with them. So I might not get to all of these books. So yeah, guys, that's my November TBR. If any of you have read any of these books, please let me know in the comments down below. If any of these books are on your TBR, let's hopefully read them together and then we can discuss them together later. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.